Welcome back to another video. This is day number 2 in the 30-day first ice fishing quote-unquote challenge that I'm doing. And today we're gonna be going out on a small little lake that has crappies in it. And there's some pike in here too, but we're gonna be targeting the crappies. This is early ice, so I'm gonna spud my way out and check to see if I can get to the basin. But this is a fairly small body of water, and despite the recent warm temperatures, I think we're gonna be able to fish it. So let's head out there right now. All right, so like I mentioned before, we're actually fishing a basin right now for crappies. I've been doing it the old-fashioned way with just the classic flasher, drilling a bunch of holes, hopping holes, trying to find them. Obviously, I've used some of the live technology with different buddies and whatnot, but I've never had one of those live units myself. And so I was lucky enough to grab one of the mega live units for this particular winter of fishing. And mine actually kind of looks like that crazy super villain that's in all the Spider-Man movies with all the arms. Because I got all the GoPros and whatnot, but hopefully that just means we capture some good footage for you. Put a hole right on the very top of that school, and we're gonna see if we can jig something up. Oh, there's some right there. Small little school. I think we're gonna be close enough with that last hole. That could be crappies. I'm not 100% sure. We're gonna drop some baits down and see what we got. All right, let's see if we get snapped here. God darn it, just moving slow. All right, lake number 1 was just a little bit of a bust. We saw some fish, but they weren't very active. And now we're gonna be moving on to lake number 2. And I got the truck packed up. And as you can see, it is a little bit of a mess in here. Definitely not dialed in. This whole lake hopping thing is a little bit of a grind, especially early in the season when you're pulling your sled over, you know, a bunch of leaves and a bunch of grass and sticks and stuff like that to get into these smaller lakes. But we're gonna hop over to lake number 2. We still have plenty of time left in the day. We didn't burn too much time here. So without further ado, let's move on to the next spot. It's a lake that I've actually kayak fished for bass in the past. I happened to get lucky and catch a really giant green sunfish. So I think there's a chance there might be big sunnies in here. And you know, for some reason when we're fishing open water, we don't care about sunfish. But when it's winter time, we love chasing big panfish. So once again, we're gonna check the thickness of the ice. I got my float bibs on, safety first, but let's see if we can find some fish. All right, we're here at lake number 2. Once again, I'm gonna spud my way out real quick, make sure the ice is safe. It looks super sketchy because there's a lot of water on the ice, but I think there might end up being a good amount of ice, but I'm gonna check anyway. Man, it is crazy. It almost looks a lot more like late ice than it does early ice out here. But anywho, I'm gonna drill some holes and look for some fish. So we're dropping down to that little guy. Get in his zone. See if we can work him up a little bit. There's a couple of them moving in on me. Slowly taking it away. Closing the gap. Ooh. He definitely took a little snap out of it right there. Saw the spring bobber go down. Really have zero clue what is down there and what's toying with my bait right now. But my theory is that it's not probably super massive.
I've never been on ice when it's cracked every time you walk. Why is it doing that? Babe, stop recording me. I'm gonna start crying. No, this isn't funny. Why is it doing that?
It's just because it's a little wet on the top. So the top is pretty soft, but the whole thing is pretty good.
What do you mean?
It's okay.
Why is it doing that?
Watch this. Second chances.
Don't! Oh. Babe, I can feel it moving!
There's a lot of ice though.
But is it safe ice?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm probably gonna walk back in the swamp.
Not gonna be safe in the swamp.
Oh, my word.
All right, so as you can see, obviously it is dark out. And Jordan came out for a little moral support here at the end, which is always appreciated. Not going to do the night fishing deal, at least not any longer than we have. So that was a big old goose egg, and sometimes you're not gonna catch fish. And if you've ever done the hopping around between small little lakes trying to find panfish, you know that especially during the early first ice season, that can sometimes be a recipe for striking out. It's not the first time it's happened, and it won't be the last time. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video and you thought it was interesting or you got any good information from it, make sure to hit that little red subscribe button down below, because obviously we have a bunch more videos to come during this early ice period. If there's anything that you'd like to see, make sure to leave it down in the comment section. I want to thank you for watching all the way to the end, and we will see you in the next video.
Okay, I'm done.